Hi everybody, welcome to the shortest behind the scenes ever, because I didn't plan this one out at all. Woo! We're filming a weird thing where Jeffrey has to dress like a wizard out in a slightly public area and there are helicopters flying overhead. It's making things last longer than they should. People seem to be enjoying these behind the scenes videos, but we don't always have the opportunity to record a whole lot of behind the scenes stuff, because sometimes it might just be me and Jeffrey out here behind a building and we're just trying to film real quick. So what I was thinking, because we actually have had several people talk about wanting community comments to come back, and it just feels really weird. Like we were like, okay, into the first year, we're gonna make things even better, and now we're just slowly going back to what we were doing before. We're like back to the weekly sketches and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but people seem to be enjoying behind the scenes looks too, so I thought it might be fun to combine them into one video, and like do kind of traditional community comments and edit it in with this boring stuff. We've been wanting to do behind the scenes videos a little bit more regularly, like once a week, but obviously we miss a couple just because they're hard to do unless there are 3 people on set, because otherwise we're all kind of focused on making the video and we don't have somebody else to hold the camera. A lot of times it's just 2 of us working on one video, so that makes it a little bit more difficult. Plus, I've been super busy with a lot of things because I have this habit of vastly overcorrecting whenever I don't have enough to do. I am leaving my job as a full-time editor in a month. July 1st is my last day, and it's kind of terrifying, but I'm leaving to go do freelance full-time, which, while, you know, kind of scary and unstable, is definitely what I want to be doing. The good and bad thing about that is that I won't always be working, so hopefully that means I'll have more time to put into the channel on the side as well. In addition, we've started several new, bigger projects that we're working on, including the space western thing that I mentioned a while ago. We talked about it like on some community comments videos a while back. We started writing that. It's not really much of a western anymore, and space isn't entirely applicable either. It's kind of a hard genre to pin down, but it's turning out really well. I think it's my favorite story that I've ever written so far. And we've only like laid out all the episodes and stuff for the first season. We haven't even gotten into the details of the script yet. But all the characters are really cool. The entire idea is really cool. I'm looking forward to it, and we'll be updating you guys on that as progress develops. But probably not for a little while, because we're not starting production until later this year, unless you go and donate on our Patreon page, in which case you will be receiving regular updates starting very soon. Because I'll be wanting to update somebody on it, and people on Patreon give us money, so they get it first. Speaking of Patreon and leaving my job, we're going to be relying much more on this channel's income to continue producing things for this channel, which means if you are willing and able, your donations will really, really help us. Like, if you go donate $1, that dollar will go into making more of these videos. If you aren't able to donate or don't want to, that's also perfectly fine. Like, I don't want you to feel obligated to in any way. We want to put all our videos up for free for everybody because we're terrible at everything. But yeah, if you are able to, it'll be a huge help, and you'll be repaid by us being able to continue making stuff on this channel, and also with a few other little perks, depending on how much you give, and you can go check that out on our Patreon page. Additionally, I've started working on games, because I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to learn how to make games, but never took the time to, and now seemed like a good opportunity because of the whole leaving the job thing and thinking it'd be nice to have a product to sell to kind of bring in some extra, even small amounts of income on the side that I'm not actively working on, and because VR is now a thing. And when I first got that, game making went from creating a cool little window into another world to actually creating worlds, as long as I put in abhorrent amounts of math. To start with, I'm making a mobile game, and I already started on it, and it's just a simple little thing, and I'm planning on selling it on the, the most popular app stores for like 99 cents or something. It'll be like the next Flappy Bird, except that it won't probably be that. But yeah, we'll update you when that comes out as well, so you can check that out. In the meantime, sorry that it keeps switching. I have to switch arms because I'm holding my entire film camera right now. In the meantime, go check out Our social media pages as well. We're going to be plugging all this stuff at the end of episodes more now because it's going to be more important that we get this whole self-promotion thing down. So yeah, go check out our Twitter and Facebook if that's your preference. You can get if you're not already, that's where you can get updates on what we're doing, if we're going to start live streaming or if a new video is coming out or if whatever. Anything that we're doing, we're going to post on one of those sites. Twitter, Facebook, Patreon get stuff first, and sometimes I remember that Instagram exists and post something on there, so you can also follow us on that software service, whatever. I'm really bad at the marketing thing. If you're good at marketing, let us know. Maybe you could help us out a little bit. We also have a subreddit, which we just got a new moderator for, and if you're interested in moderating that, let me know as well, and we can add you to that list. That's basically it. Hopefully we'll have another one of these up next week, but we'll see how that goes. As a bonus, here's a clip of Scott Manley correcting my writing.
Good. Now pull back on that throttle. Wait a second. Pull back on the throttle. That's wrong.